joke. I shouldn't have started that way. Hey, how's it going? Good morning. Good morning, gamers, and everybody that wants to watch a charity event. I suppose. Hi. I'm completely alone because it's like apparently early in the morning at noon, and like, well, I'm not completely alone, but like I'm basically alone. Hello though. Welcome to BlapBash 2021. Definitely not completely cobbled together last minute or anything. No, we're professionals. We've been planning this for like 2 years. Totally. I'm not pooping my pants live on stream. Absolutely not. No. Hi, how's it going though? I hope you're in for a good time of charity event for a 24-hour charity stream. Well, split into two segments, but no big deal. We got lots of great stuff planned for you. That's a faux show. Yeah, I don't even want to take away most of the segments ahead of time. We have a schedule. You can look at it yourselves. But we're just gonna get started with some normal pubbing because I think that's a great way for people to just trickle in, see who actually wants to show up this early in the day, and get stuff going and whatnot. I believe, I don't know. I believe the server should be open by now, and if we have an IP, we can share it as well. So that's pretty good. Yes, indeed. I think it should be. But yeah, hi, welcome. Welcome to BlapBash. What is BlapBash about? I don't know. We're raising money for Child's Play, a charity that helps children with disabilities. All the good stuff. And yeah, it looks like Cray has joined me at least. Yeah, he's here. Hi, Cray.
Yeah. Hello.
I'm not completely left alone. That's great. At least I don't have to do all the talking by myself. But yeah, let me preface it. Thank you so much already for all the donations that have come in. It is absolutely bonkers that we have already raised like 26 grand or more. And $26,425 already raised. Already raised. Did I say the wrong charity earlier? My bad. I'm a little scrambled, okay? Don't mind me. But yeah, Special Effect is the one that I was actually talking about. That's the charity. Sorry, these all blend together. Yeah. $26,000 already. That's more than we've ever raised before even starting the event. Matter of fact, we were thinking about not even doing the stream at this point because, hey, we've already gotten, basically our goal out of the way. But thank you so much for everybody that has already donated. Obviously, if you've saved your money for the stream instead, there's going to be incentives throughout the stream, throughout the events. We will mention them when the events, happen. But there are incentives throughout certain events, like, say, the comp match later today, where donating a certain amount of money will make things actually happen on stream. You can have a real impact, not just with your money going to charity, but also with what happens on the entertainment screen. That being said, let me see if we can get the server opened up now for people, because that's probably, pretty important, I would argue, so people can actually just play some pubs here. There is no password, so yes, let me get the IP address, and then you may join us from the chat or wherever you feel like, and we'll get that going. Thank you very much. There you go. I'll put in the chat if somebody wants to make it a command. Feel free. I'm just gonna play TF2. That's all I'm here for. Yeah, that's all I'm here for.
Ow.
Hey, Raz, how's it going, Cray? Now that I've just completely destroyed you for no reason.
Yeah, I've been doing pretty alright myself. Lots of things going on IRL, but I was glad to be. It's very fun to be here again, and all that.
Yeah.
20.
I mean,
yeah.
We essentially took a year off last year. We're not going to talk about what
Yeah.
happened last year because it was basically a null stream. But yeah, it's been a while since we've done a TF2 event, right? A big TF2 event, and apparently we're like one of the only remaining TF2 charities now. I mean,
pretty much.
Tip of the Hats has pulled out, so yeah, we gotta pick up the slack, I suppose. I guess. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. I hope people will trickle in as well. I mean, I would hate to have to do the entire thing all by myself, like usually, like it has been in the past. So yeah, I was gonna say something and I already forgot about it because again, my brain is absolutely scrambled in all over the place with stuff that I wanted to touch on and talk about. So pardon me if I'm being a little, you know, I seem a little confused about what the hell is going on. It's been a bit. It's been a bit. Craig, please help me out here. Talk about something, anything.
I'll try. So yeah, but yeah, for 2019 it was pretty fun to be a part of it, and it's thank you guys so much for having us again this year. I'll be honest, I'm very excited and also a bit nervous. I mean, following the development in here and then seeing all this come together, it's really awesome to see a community come together to raise money for charity, and just generally the whole group effort and everything around it just has been amazing to follow. And yeah, not much else to say really. I'm really excited for the next few hours, and of course for Sunday as well, because we're gonna have.
It's been stressful, quite stressful for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had a stressful week behind myself. Myself obviously, like organizing all this stuff, making sure that it goes off more or less smoothly, that people are around, wrangling talent is one of the hardest things possible in like just any environment whatsoever. Making sure that people show up and are around, and that you have people playing for each segment and all that stuff. But then also, combine it with the fact that I had several exams over the past weeks and all that stuff, it all compounds to a very stressful time. So I'm glad to just be here and just play some TF2 as the server is finally filling up a bit and people are, just sitting on the cart. We have the plugin working again, the little donation plugin as well, which is very nice. Cool. And as you can see, 26.5 grand already raised for special effect. I didn't mess it up this time.
Hell yeah.
I didn't have a Freudian slip or whatever you would call it of the wrong charity. Oh man, there's so much fun stuff we planned. You're not ready for it. It's just they won't get themselves. They won't even understand what's going on.
They have no idea the gravity of the situation they're in.
They will not be able to grasp it whatsoever. I'm just gonna murder people now. The server's full enough that I can stop sitting around. I'm gonna start killing people.
Oh yeah, this is pop.
Like, yeah, you play the game, right?
This is pop. Yeah, that's sort of the thing you're supposed to do. We're not friendlies here.
You can play the game, like this is. I mean, it's like friendlies is about. I'm gonna play the frickin' game. I need to like wake up. I got out of bed 2 hours ago and like fell out of bed basically. So I gotta make something happen here. Put some stuff on the line. At least get something going for the first hour of the segment before we head into Red Sun in about 45 minutes. So yeah.
I'm really excited for Red Sun.
That's gonna be a fun segment.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
There's so much fun stuff that the community servers have, obviously. I mean, DFS is going to pick up the other half of that, really, tomorrow. But there's a lot of cool stuff they can show us. Unfortunately, not everything works or is stable enough to be shown, but it'll be a nice brain teaser for a lot of people. And speaking of Red Sun, one of the men joining us has gotten stuck in the door. Classic Batwater. Classic Batwater moment right there. Hold on, can I do this? Well, I have like a button to do stuff with. I don't know if I can actually grab you out of that door. I don't think. Okay, well I'm dead. Whatever. Won't work, I guess. Never mind, won't work. You'll just have to stay in that door or be dead forever, I suppose.
I'll be honest. It's not source if at least something is not broken on community servers.
Oh
like
yeah.
Something eventually will break. That's just a classic.
Yeah, I've just noticed as well. Basically, the first hour of the stream is just going to be the German section, right? It's just 3 Germans on mic. That's like all there is right now. So that's cool, I guess.
Oh boy.
What if we just? No, I'm not going to actually do that. But what if we just did make it a German stream and nobody actually understood what we were talking about? Wouldn't that be funny? That'd be great.
Yeah,
that'd be such a good joke.
That would be really funny.
Really funny and absolutely not cringe at all. But I'm cringe, but at least I'm free. Maybe.
Oh god.
How much TF2 have you guys been playing lately? Because I know I haven't. I know I have not been playing TF2
Me neither.
much at all.
Me neither. I developed a soft spot for build engine games like Quake and Doom 2 during my pause, I guess you could say. And it also helped that Quake recently was on sale. so I picked that up as well. And with a dedicated group, you can really have some fun nights going.
Yeah, we can get a fun night in any game really with a dedicated group.
Yeah.
But I do agree. I've never really played Quake. The closest thing to Quake I've played was a bit of Diabolical when that was in its beta. But
yeah, with Quake, the issue was that itself, the engine was of course made to be 3D, so development on it was really rushed. Essentially, it had a focus on melee combat and magic spells compared to Doom 2. But that didn't really work out because they were in such a time constraint. They just said, "Okay, do you guys want to make Doom?" And they said, "Sure, why not?" And then that sort of happens.
Hey, and then Doom just became like one of the most critically acclaimed and successful games of all time, most influential, and yada yada yada. But
yeah, but
just by accident.
Yeah, it was just by accident, just so. But I would consider Quake up there as well.
Oh yeah.
But it's definitely weak in some aspects. It's like the weaponry is much more stripped down. For example, I recently saw an article about the super shotgun being the most satisfying gun to use in all of video games. And for example, in Quake, there is also double barrel, but that just does a pitiful job at getting. Gotcha. That just does a pitiful job at getting enemies. It generally the monster counts in Quake's maps are generally also just stripped down. They're very they're not as plentiful as Doom because of the 3D engine. It also had to fit on floppy disks and whatnot, so every map had to be on the right 100. It's crazy to think. I want to quickly bring this up before I forget. It's crazy to think that Doom 2, out of all things, is only something under 3 megabytes big. That's the entire game. That's the amount of dedication you had to bring up and the skill to make a game alive in that short amount of time. That's essentially just a pipe dream for today's standards.
Yeah. I mean, compared to games like Warzone, right, where if you install that on your hard drive, that's the only game you can install on there because it's 200 gigabytes and they refuse to compress any of the textures whatsoever. And they're all in 8K resolution or whatever, so you end up with a 200 gigabyte game on your drive, and that's all it takes up. I think they're some people saying, when the next gen consoles came, like the PS5 and the Xbox Series X and S and stuff, the lowest level or lowest tier of those consoles only has a 250 gigabyte SSD in them. So you install Warzone on that and you're done. That's all you can play. That's the only game you'll get to play. I sure hope you like Battle Royales. That's it. Did Arch get kicked from the server?
That's everything we get to play and nothing else.
Good stuff. So we're already having technical difficulties. Wonderful. This is, I guess, where you try to use the STV. Because that's probably all we're going to be able to do. That's what it's for, I suppose. This was anticipated. The server was cobbled together a bit as well. Don't worry about it. We're here to talk. That's all that really matters at the end of the day. You're just going to be looking at a black screen while we try to keep you entertained in some way, I suppose.
Probably. Maybe.
Yeah. We'll see if we can get the... I mean, STV should hopefully maybe work. I don't know. There was some trouble with it earlier. But yeah, we'll just fill your ears with sweet TF2 nothing. Let's because I mean it's gonna be impossible to read all the donations that have already come in. We just had a $50 donation come in by Hazard or Hazard. I don't know. It's two Z's, so I'm assuming it's Hazard. Saying glad to be a part of this. Thank you very much for the $50. I don't know how much we're gonna have people dedicated to reading a backlog of donations because there's hundreds of them. Hundreds.
Yes, but it's like the best starting out donation value. How do I put it?
Yeah.
The biggest amount of donations that we had before we started even the event. How big was it in 2018?
I think in 2018 we had about 24K or something like that.
Aye.
So we're a little beyond that now. And
yeah,
that was our biggest year as well. 2018 was our biggest year as far as I remember. So we're in for a good time there as well. Hopefully, who knows? We'll see how charitable people are. Oh man, this anonymous guy is loaded. I'll get that joke out of the way immediately. Man, that anonymous guy, he's loaded. He's donating so much money. Holy crap. Okay, now that we're only 20 minutes into the event and I've gotten that joke out of the way, nobody is allowed to make that joke for the rest of the 24 hours. Thusly, alleviating ourselves from having this cringe joke made every single charity event. Well, I still made it, but you know, I made it when we're at the start of the stream and nobody has to actually hear it, which is a good idea, probably.
Don't worry, I'll make sure to say it at least 10 more times.
Oh, thank you very much. That's very important.
Setting priorities, I see.
You gotta get that going, man. That joke is very, very important. Like, Kyler apparently did the math. There's 600 donations in just 14 days. That is, man.
We gotta get that Reddit Gold Gamers.
Oh, epic Reddit moment. Yeah, it's also, I mean, there's a lot of multiple donations in there because people donate items and then they decide they can donate a few more items and stuff like that. Which, by the way, if you can't donate money, we have item donations through scrap.tf. They were very kind to set that up for us, which is obviously very nice. So, if you have some spare keys or other valuables, I don't know what exactly they accept. I know they don't accept unusuals anymore because of what happened, I believe, in 2019 with the, you know, whole unboxing thing. But if you have some keys or I think some like other rares and valuables like strangers, Australians, stuff like that lying around, and you feel like you don't need them anymore, you can send them to charity, and Scrap.tf is going to turn that into moolah to go to actually special effect instead of just, you know, being a bunch of pixels that happen to have some arbitrary value that people determined a couple of years ago. It's still wild to me that there's people that actually made money by just like trading in TF2. It's just a bunch of pixels, man. It's like the prototypical cryptocurrency before that ever became a thing.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's a crazy thing.
Like Crazy Frog.
Oh no, don't even mention it. Don't even invoke that name. Not this early in the day, please.
Okay.
I don't want people going being
Your wish shall be granted.
For the rest of the day. It's gonna be a bit insane. That is... Are you really... you're crazy. You put that sentry right there knowing it would die instantly.
I was trying to pull in Uncle Dane, but that didn't work out, obviously.
Oh.
Let's see.
Like, you get a cool meme spoon.
Yes.
Isn't it weird? Like, I haven't played this game, really, in like a month, and I'm destroying people. What's the deal with that? Has anybody... does nobody see how frick this is? What's the deal with airplane food? But has anybody also experienced that? Where if you don't play a game for a few months and then you come back to it and you're just instantly way better at it than you ever were before you quit? What's the deal with that? Is it like a psychology thing or something?
I guess it's something like driving a car. You never like unlearn it. You just need to get back into the groove, and once you do, maybe that takes a few weeks, maybe just takes a few seconds.
Very interesting, because I have this, especially with games like TF2, but when I don't play for like a while, and then I come back after weeks or months, I'm just instantaneously better than I would expect to be after such a long break. It's very strange.
Also because you go in with the mindset, yeah, I'm not really that good at it, I'm just trying to have fun.
Maybe, yeah, I expect less and I happen to do better, so I'm predetermined to feel better about what happens. That's true, that's true. Psychology is a weird thing. It's called taking a break. Is it? I only play video games for... I only have two modes. Play nothing at all and just watch YouTube videos all day. Or play video games for 12 hours a day. There's nothing in between. Today I'm in play video game for... Yeah, today I'm in play video game for 12 hours mode, so... That's pretty good. Is there a map time limit? I don't remember. Did we set a map time limit?
There's none.
No, we didn't. Okay, I'm gonna change the map then, because we don't have to play Batwater for the entire hour. I think people are going to lose their minds if we do that. Let's play something different. Let's play some...
Powerhouse, maybe?
Do you feel like dying? Okay, sure.
It's just a suggestion.
Oh, yeah, it's not. There you go. CP it doesn't have any ending, right? It's just Powerhouse. It's an official map.
King of the Hill.
There you go. Alright. Yo, TF Connect sent us $10 as well. Wonderful message. Thank you for making these events and being inspiration to us and everyone in the community. Heart emoji, or, well, ASCII heart, I guess, less than 3. Good luck with the festivities, guys. Thank you very much, whomever of the TF Connect team was behind that message. I'm sure I know them. I'm sure we'll all know them eventually, but thank you very much. It's very much appreciated. All right, let's play some Powerhouse. It's been, I don't think I have been on this map for at least 3 years. I'm pretty sure the last time I played it was like a 3-hour-long game, and I was like, I'm never playing this map ever again. At least it's got a timer now. That's true. They did add that, but man, it's been a while. Yeah, there's a 10-minute round timer. Holy crap. It's incredible. Unbelievable. Dude, I'm so excited for the Red Sun segment. Because, I mean, I've been playing Red Sun on and off for the past months. Every once in a while when I felt like streaming TF2. It usually ended up being on Red Sun because that's the only thing that I have fun with anymore in this game. But there's so much cool stuff. Especially since the last time we showed it on a BlapBash event as well. There's a lot of cool new stuff. People are gonna lose their minds over the Mario Kart game mode. They're gonna absolutely lose it. And I call it the Mario Kart game mode is a bit disingenuous. It's more so just a normal racing game mode. But
so
they're
like
gonna
NASCAR?
absolutely lose it. Yeah, kinda, I guess you could say.
Oh,
Yeah, there's some cool stuff planned there.
cool.
Yeah. Mikush, the man, has managed to port basically Half-Life 2's vehicle system to TF2. Effectively, I think that's what it boils down to, so... Yeah, you can just drive cars. It's cool. It's really, really cool. But yeah, I'm not gonna take too much away beforehand. Obviously, there's the classic Red Sun staples as well. Oh man, it's gonna be so much cool stuff. You ain't ready, y'all. If you've never seen it before, y'all ain't ready. And I know that we'll have more people joining us for that as well because, you know, I don't want to have to be here all alone for the longest time. I'm already basically having to run the entire show. I'm glad that some people have volunteered to take over so I can take a break at some points.
Not
And
like
I don't, at least don't
2019.
have to stream the entire time. Oh man. Like,
Yeah, not like 2019.
Yeah, 2018 was worse, honestly. I didn't stream as much in 2018, but I had to still like stream the majority of the event, and I didn't have air conditioning.
Oh
And
god.
it was a really hot summer, so
Oh,
that was
Christ.
fun. That was a good time. I think I did look at the thermometer.
Oh shit.
It was quite literally 40 degrees in my room. It was that hot.
How did I would have passed out by then. How did you manage that?
I had a fan across the room just blowing lukewarm air at me, and that was pretty much all I had.
Oh, Christ. Need
That's
to
all I
imagine.
had to go off of.
Gotta imagine like that one Spider-Man meme where he pulls up like 2 strings and then suddenly almost passing out from heat conditioning, and that one fan is saving you.
Yep, that's all I've got. That's all I got. This time it's not that bad. It's an overcast, just much nicer day, and I have air conditioning as well on top of it. And all I have to do is not run out of water, and that's all I need to do. Just not run out of liquids, so I can stay hydrated, and then occasionally maybe also eat something, so I don't pass out. But
Hydration
that
is
should be
important.
accomplishable. Make sure you stay hydrated. You know what I found patronizing? You see those tweets sometimes where people are like, "Oh, make sure you drank your water today," and then they get like a quadrillion likes and retweets, and I'm like, is it really that easy to farm engagement online? All you have to do is tell people to drink water. Like, come on.
Exactly.
It sounds kind of patronizing. Do you think I'm like a 2-year-old kid that doesn't know how to stay alive? I know when I'm thirsty, I'm gonna drink water. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. I already only drink like 80% water. That's like all I drink. I don't consume anything else.
That's better anyway. Any soft
My
drinks
body's
are
a
just
temple. Yeah. Nothing carbonated even.
goddamn Frenchmen.
All right,
Spying around
another-
here. Oh god.
Another $25 I just saw come in from George Younger, saying just money for sale. Is that even? How would that work? How would you sell money? Does that make any sense?
Maybe it's Monopoly money?
You think you could make profit on that? Like you could hand somebody a $1 bill and they give you $2 for it?
I mean,
I suppose if they're a collector and it's like a limited edition or something, maybe. I guess.
I mean, I would make a joke about it, but this is actually
This is how banks work, right?
it pretty much, yeah, it's money for sale. But no, what I wanted to say is about there's a I'm not really sure what it's called, but there's some guy out there in the US making fake money for movie sets, and he sells that like
I mean,
big
fair enough,
pile
yeah.
of cash. That's just that's fake money, and he lends that to movie studios.
That's wild. You can make cash off of making fake cash, and it's not even illegal. As long as you
Yeah.
just say, oh, it's only for movie props.
Yeah,
That's all you gotta do.
the
You
perfect.
tell me the big piles of money in movies aren't real?
No, it's crazy, right? Like that pile, like that one scene from Breaking Bad where the big, you know, the big guy like falls over and just like I think that's the Breaking Bad scene where he, like, you know, just like lays on the pile of money. Yeah,
It is.
that I think those were all completely real, completely real, like $100 bills or whatever, for sure, definitely.
Don't break my illusion.
No, not ruining the immersion or anything. Absolutely not. No. I mean, I actually don't know what exactly Scrap.tf accepts in terms of item donations besides keys and strangers and like Aussies, but I'm assuming as long as it's a valuable item, like even like a Bills hat, they probably will accept still. Remember when Bills hats and buds were like a trading currency in TF2? Those were the days. Man,
Oh yeah.
the bygone age. No longer.
That and Max said.
Oh yeah. I think max sets still have retained some value at least, right?
Yeah,
Still
they have.
just because of their rarity, but they're not as valuable anymore because people have realized, hey, we don't need to inflate the value of the buds because we can trade more than 8 items now. Bro, that must have been the scariest thing ever, like trading back in the day before they added Steam trading and you could only trade 8 items at a time, but you wanted to buy something really expensive. Like, sure, they used buds to essentially roll like 30 keys into one item or whatever, but even then, what if you bought like a burning TC? How would you do that without making, you know, without getting absolutely scammed? That's just ridiculous.
Crash, don't they go like for 5 sale figures?
I mean, yeah, obviously. I think almost every single burning TC purchase or any expensive item for that matter nowadays is just done with money anyway, right? Either through some vendor site like Marketplace, or they just, you know, have a really trusted relationship and just send the money on PayPal directly. Which I would never want to do ever. That just sounds like a recipe for disaster. You can't trust people on the internet, kids. You can't.
They're all scammers.
If somebody acts nice to you on the internet, there is at least a 5% chance they just want your money. Rule of thumb. Always. Definitely true.
So it's just somebody's then is a sneaky salesman in disguise and wants you to sell you something that you absolutely do not want.
Yeah, but you're gonna buy it anyway because it sounds promising or something. I don't know.
It's kind of funny when you consider the fact that the entire economy that we currently have established would collapse if people would be spending their money responsibly and save up.
Oh yeah, nobody does that. Come on. Can you
Absolutely
give
no
me
one.
$26K, please? Yeah, sure, no problem. I'll just hand out the money. That's already going directly to charity, by the way. By the way, special effect. Let's talk about the charity at least a little bit. I don't have all the documentation in front of me, so I can't give you like the nicely written up rundown, but special effect, a charity that raises money for children, disabled children, who need to just have some fun times in life. So what they do is they develop, you know, special controllers and stuff like that for disabled kids so they can still have some fun times in life and enjoy, for instance, video games. It's just something that is very easy to understand, a very nice concept. Everybody, especially as a child, needs to have fun times. And if you're already drawing a bad luck lottery and, you know, you happen to be paralyzed, or like, you know, halfway paralyzed or anything of that sort, then it is very nice if you have people supporting you and helping you, being able to enjoy life at least a little bit more. Forget about your problems, your disabilities, and things that might hurt you, and stuff like that.
Yeah, they give a
And
nice
as we've done in the past, obviously we're raising money for them again. Great charity, great folks. I'm sure once Toby shows up in the next couple of hours, he's gonna be able to tell us more as well, more generally and stuff like that. So that's very nice. Let me also, we've gotten a couple more donations. Nyan Goldfish donating $5 with the message meme, and then Ravan with $25 and no message. Wow. I've also noticed this throughout the past couple of weeks when donations came in. People, these must be viewers from like the 2018 and 17 events. But there's people still putting their Steam IDs and like their Steam profiles in the donation message, thinking that that's still how we distribute medals, even though it isn't anymore. But man, like that's how you know they're returning viewers. They've been here since the OG days. They've been here for years and years and years, which is also quite humbling to see, really, that not only are we still doing this, but some of the people donating are still here as well and still donating their money and giving it away to charity, which I think is pretty nice, obviously. But yeah, you don't have to do that. You don't have to actually put your Steam profile into the donation message again. You can have something funny, a witty comment, or anything else in there, because you know, that way we'll read it out and make fun of it, and or you can, you know, have a weird message that says something that you want somebody to do. Like I already saw it pre-stream, and thankfully I can say it's because Chloe isn't here right now, but the donation was asking for Chloe to say the wretched words again in her cutesy voice. So, you know, that's gonna happen at some point, probably. Maybe we can hide that donation from her and she'll never see it. That would be great, actually. If that doesn't have to happen, I would be all in support of it. But yeah, I'm sure when I'm not playing the game, I will be on duty for it, and some other people will as well. We'll go back through a backlog of donations because there's hundreds of them, and it's quite something. I don't even know what to say. I honestly just so thankful for this community and for the money that you've already donated. There's Kai. Somebody's joining us at the very least. That's lovely.
Hello?
Oh, well, she's gonna do it instead, I guess. Okay.
There we go.
Not the person in question, though. The contract wasn't fulfilled. So it doesn't count.
I am the B-list, Chloe.
Exactly. It doesn't quite count. It's not what was paid for. Contract not yet fulfilled. Also, this was the average Powerhouse game. Let's switch maps one more time. We've got,
Yeah.
or at least another time. Let's see. Let's go to. You know what? Let's go to this map. There you go. It's been a while since I played it. All right. Banana Bay. Remember when they added this map in like 2017? When was Jungle Inferno was 2017, right?
Yeah.
Man, it's been a while. Sheesh.
Well, 1,000 days without a major update.
That's absurd. I remember when people used to get upset about the game not getting an update for like 100 days. We're 10 times beyond that by now. That's wild. We're required to play Dragon's Purifier. Good question, considering it is, you know, the Jungle Inferno update map, right? You know what? I'm gonna do it. I haven't used this weapon in a while. I don't even have a loadout for it. Gotta like make one. Hold on. Dragon's Fury. What goes well with this? I'm gonna use the detonator. Actually, no. If I'm gonna let's go for the full loadout. Thermal thruster and the hand. There you go. That's the loadout. Jetpack, Dragon's Fury, hand slapping. Man, it takes me back immediately just seeing this map again. And the mess that it is. It's so tiny. Oh, jeez.
Memories of all the highlight on the pyro weapons, and then it turns out the heavy weapon was the best one.
Yep. It's quite interesting.
What do you mean? In terms of fun, the jetpack clearly wins.
Yeah, unfortunately they crippled it by making it a weapon you actually have to switch to with a horrible switch speed, and for some reason it's not just a passive like it should be. But
Yeah,
you know,
that's sad. That's still fun
it's
to
a
use.
weird decision.
They should have just made it the prop hunt jetpack.
That would have been actually a good idea, yeah. Also, we have a couple more donations. One by Flack, $25. Can we play Hell Tower or any Halloween map? We probably will at some point. Maybe even this pub segment, but probably not. But at some point later, I'll keep that in mind. Another $30.28. That must be an item donation by Texan with no message. Because if it's a broken number like that, it's got to be an item donation. Thank you very much for whichever items you have sent the way of charity. I'm not even gonna say our way because we don't actually see any of that money. Sometimes it feels weird, but you have to reiterate that because people don't understand how charity works. We don't actually get any of the money at all. It goes directly to charity. Directly. Like, as soon as you press donate, at least with the money, it directly goes to charity. Obviously, the items, once the stream is over, scrap.tf will cash those out. But, you know, it goes directly into their bank account. Another $10 by Ad Haint says, my uncle had 2 glass eyes made, 1 normal and 1 bloodshot. Okay. He put in the bloodshot one and would say, I won. I won't be back until they match. Interesting. Is that a joke? I think it went over my head. I think the joke went over my head a little bit. But whatever. I'm sure somebody will analyze that joke. And I won't be in a delirious, tired state of mind. And we'll actually be able to say that. Wow, finally somebody else joins us. Hello, Bonk.
Hey!
Hey, Bonk!
What's going on, guys?
Greetings! Hey!
Good morning, friend. How's it going?
Morning. Just
Morning.
woke up.
Hey, nothing else. You can leave now. You've fulfilled your quota. You're legally allowed to leave again. This is my stream. How you doing, bud? Oh, okay. Oh no, that's okay. Okay.
Hope everyone else here is doing pretty good. Quite tired though, but yeah.
What's the time over there? Isn't it like 7 a.m. or something?
5:41 in the morning.
41. Oh my lord.
Yeah,
That's
like
some dedication.
For Toby, it's 6:41. For me, it's 5:41 because I'm Central Standard Time. But he's the big Eastern Standard Time man, so he's getting an hour later. So lucky him. But I gotta get up at the break of dawn at 5. So
Man, that's rough. What
Yeah.
the things you do for the kids, right?
yeah, it's
that's
worth
the
it though.
excuse.
Yeah, it's so worth it.
Absolutely. I mean, again, I've already started. You know, it said at the start of the stream, we've already raised like over 25 grand, and the stream has basically just started, right? So that's absolutely absurd. There's ridiculous amounts of support. So thank you very much, everybody. That's just hilarious, hilariously good. Yeah.
Really cool.
Really cool people. Everybody that has donated money is a really cool person, and they can pat themselves on the back because they've done something good.
They get into the cool zone.
The cool people zone. It's exactly like the normal people zone, except you get a. Well, you can get a badge in game, I suppose. I guess that's something to go off of. I saw
Yeah.
people asking the question already. The badges, don't worry about them. They will be distributed after the event is over. It might take a couple of weeks, but you will get it as soon as Valve allows us to distribute them. You know, as soon as the newer versions of them, the updated descriptions and all that stuff are in the game, which God knows how long that may take, but they will be distributed eventually. So it's gonna happen, because people always worry about that every year. They're always like, oh, I just donated, but I didn't get my badge immediately. That's not how it works. You don't get it instantaneously. I'm pretty sure we could do that, but it would just be too much effort, and it would like probably cause more trouble than it's worth. So instead, we just decide, hey, let's only have them distributed afterwards. Also, I'm losing my mind. There's like 8 pyros on each team, right? It seems like that.
We have 2 of them.
Really, it feels like there's a lot more, but I guess I just encountered both at the same time, and my mind interpolated that there's more.
Sure, the teams aren't balanced out. You
I
might
mean,
just
it's,
be seeing things.
Maybe it's because this is the Jungle Inferno map, so I was like, oh, I'm just gonna play Pyro with like the Jungle Inferno weapons that haven't changed at all since 2017. Man, the Dragon's Fury is neutered from what it used to be, but it's fun. It's a fun weapon.
Yeah,
I do
Dragon's
not miss the
Fury-
days of seeing 5 of them at once.
I don't either.
Dragon's
What's
Fury,
fun?
man. Yeah, and I gotta agree with Kai. Back when Jungle Inferno came out, like the first I'd say 2-3 months, you just see a bunch of pyros go to spawn with Dragon Furies, and there's nothing you can do about it.
And it was like everybody tried to do one very specific thing, and it just was a nightmare of a choke point. It's a bit of a shame, really, because I did not like Mercenary Park as much as other people probably would, because it's just
Oh,
a choke
it
point
was a
test.
trash map. It was
Yeah.
a trash map at launch. They fixed it since then, and it's a bit better now, but it's still not the best in terms of what TF2 had to
Pretty.
offer.
I think from a pure money standpoint, it was a really good decision because as much as the map was horrible, what items did they add that work amazingly on choke points? The Dragon's Fury.
Exactly.
Oh,
So
boy, yeah.
more people were inclined to go and get it because it was effectively the meta on that map. Because there was so many tight choke points, and when you consider it did an extra 300% to people that were already on fire, you just have pyros spamming it down the choke point, and it was amazing.
Everybody
Not
plays
for everyone
Pyro after
facing it, obviously.
the second Pyro update.
God,
I don't even want to imagine, like, if Valve ever actually decides to release that fabled heavy update that I see people keep talking about, I don't even want to know what every server's gonna look like. There's gonna be like 6 heavies on each team. It's gonna be absolutely awful.
imagine
Scout
them,
and Trollger are going extinct.
God, imagine them releasing like a Dragon's Fury like weapon for heavy this time around, and just
Oh,
like
just a
bunch of
rapid fire
heavies
Dragon's
coming
Fury.
as
That
well.
sounds fun.
Yeah, just it's the battle of the Pyro Dragon's Fury versus the Heavies version of Dragon's Fury. Why?
Sounds like fun. Definitely not a bad idea at all.
Now, clearly they're going to focus on heavy secondary and give him a shotgun-styled minigun.
I'm gonna
So
give
it'll
him a
Have a
gonna give him
horrible primary like Pyro got the jetpack, and then give him a bit secondary shotgun.
We're gonna give him a cake, but it's a cake that's in the shape of a minigun, and it takes forever to eat. That's the new secondary.
It heals 600 health instead of the normal 400. That's the only benefit.
And Heavy doesn't share it with anyone. He doesn't want to share it with anyone. It's his
You
cake.
just can't throw the cake.
No cake
Give
for
him
you.
like give him a Thanksgiving roast or something. How about
Oh, a
that?
turkey. Oh, that'd be interesting.
Wall chicken.
Chicken.
Yeah, you share it with your teammates. You guys can just have the leg. I'm taking the rest of the turkey.
Anyway.
Shotguns need more love, honestly.
Let me read a couple more donations that have come in the meantime. Pub Scrublord with $5 saying, "Can we have Mikush say hello UWU, please?"
Sure. Hello, uwu. There you go.
All right, there you go. I hope you're happy. Flaming Beanie with $25 sends less than 3. Justin, $12.41. So that has to be an idle donation. Says, "I hope everyone has a great day." Yeah. Magic with $5. Charity is radical, and you should donate too. That is a good message I can get behind.
Yeah, same.
And another $25 by Cattergator saying, "I got banned of Red Sun for making microwave noises." I'm gonna leave that one. I'm gonna leave that one to the Red Sun people to deal with. Which, by the way, coming up in the next 15 minutes, it's gonna be the Red Sun block.
Pretty fun.
Oh baby.
Madness ensures.
Oh, absolutely.
Woohoo!
I mean, I already know what the schedule for the event is gonna look like. So.
I don't remember it, but I know Red Sun had some amazing game modes.
Yeah, Red Sun 2 years ago. Red Sun was unbelievable, and then Cerny got a quad kill in the laser.
Oh,
yeah.
in
the
Instagib.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was an Instagib. Christ, that was perfect.
It was
Good times.
beautiful.
Fun game mode. Very, very fun. What are your expectations for the event this weekend? Do you think we're gonna bust like a crazy goal like 50k?
You caught?
I mean, it could be possible. Could be.
It depends how large the later date turnout is.
Yeah. I expect at least one. I expect at least one Daytona joke in this stream. Somewhere.
Oh, might very well see that. Yes, there's a possibility. But I'm.
Okay, I actually said that as a.
I'm looking.
I actually said that as a joke, but now I'm interested.
I mean, the racing game mode, you know, you could get there.
Ah.
Be sensible.
Let's go away.
Yeah, like, I think we can get 50k. I think that's reasonable. It's possible.
I think
Yeah,
my
it depends a bit.
expectations for the end are at least 28k for the end of today.
Oh, that's reasonable. Yeah, that's again, we're at the start of the event. You know, like half of the people that would want to be here aren't even here. Like the Americans, apparently it's 5 in the morning. So you know, very reasonable. That they
Yeah,
aren't
no.
even here yet.
Just
No
be in the
worries.
right time zone.
Exactly. Just move
Yeah, just
to Europe, forehead.
You got the great stream migration.
Just move to the best place on Earth. Yeah, that's how that works. The Americans aren't here. Most of them, anyway.
Yeah,
Most of them.
they're the ones that are at this point are just like, I'm trying to get their coffee made.
The sensible sleeping ones aren't here.
That or you just have too much energy and you're able to get up. And for that, I say, how? Please teach me your secrets.
Gotta figure it out. I'm a bit like, you know, a bit out of anecdotes for now. I need to get it going for a couple of hours, which is why I'm glad that the Red Sun segment is just gonna write itself with, you know, all the stuff going on in game. I don't actually have to, you know, try to make any interesting commentary or anything like that.
I'm just
So-
enjoying watching the spectating, like watching a soldier just fly into the sky and then crater at 5 health.
Yeah. I've seen the same soldier do that twice where he just falls and just dies.
Good stuff.
Comedy.
I love the little the plugin they've got where you just explode into black badges.
That is great. Yeah, we've got that plugin working again. It's the same that shows the money on the cart and the total on the cart and the resupply cabinets. That's what they're called.
I
Yeah.
think it's a nice little touch.
Yeah, we've had the badges enabled on Red Sun since yesterday actually, and just out of fun, I told people if they collected 100,000 of them, they could get a free coffee machine, and people actually believe me.
Oh no.
And they goddamn well did it.
No one has
There it
collected
is.
100,000 yet, but if they do, I guess I'll have to pay for a coffee machine.
Is there a tracker?
It's not a tracker. I don't think so.
So somebody can just claim they've done 100k, and
I'm gonna add a
believe you-
tracker specifically for this.
Why does it
I can't
remind
believe
me
you
of
just do
like?
that.
Why does it remind me of like back in the day where you video game companies would ask you to like take a picture on a old camera of your high score, and if you couldn't do it, you just claim that you did it.
yeah. I mean, how are they gonna disprove you, huh?
Yeah.
What are they gonna do? Say that you lied? Well, no.
Guys,
That's not-
guys, I did like 2 million K damage in TF2. No.
Yeah, I did. You can't prove me wrong.
No, you didn't.
Another $25 by Cream, by the way, with a lot of smiley faces at the end of the name, just saying Pog approximately 24 times. Probably until the
Pog.
character limit, honestly, of the donation message. Just a bunch of Pog.
Pog, 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 pog,
there's a-
pog, 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 pog.
Pop, pop, pop.
Big number on the train here, holy crap.
Sounds like a bird pecking for food. Pop, 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 pop.
Sounds like the beginning of a techno song. Pog, 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 pog.
They wouldn't start like
Wonderful.
that. That's more the build up before the drop, but you know.
Pog, 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 pog.
They just slowly rising.
Pog, 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 pog. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's just Sandstorm. You can't do that. You're gonna get DMCA'd if your rendition is too good. You better watch out. You don't want the Essentials Twitch channel getting DMCA'd because of
Still like our
an
rendition of...
incredible, real rendition of Sandstorm.
coming from me. I can hear him knocking on my door.
I like the rendition of Soundscape last stream when
Oh,
we
no.
just played AVM. That was...
And you know how like Discord loves having like more than 3 people talking at once, and like it just distorts the audio beyond
Yeah.
recognition.
Yeah,
that's
there's no... Yeah, there's enough... There's just enough bandwidth for
Oh, you
everybody
mean
to
when we sang
keep on.
last year, 2 years ago? Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Brr, brr, brr. Something
Don't-
like that.
Don't do it. It's a
Yeah,
bad
yeah,
idea.
I'm not.
Horrible choice. Horrible choice. Also, $25 by an anonymous donator, unless this person really calls themselves anonymous. Anonymous? I can't. Look, okay, I've got a long day ahead of me, so I don't know why I'm already struggling. Anyway, they donated $25 and said, do it for the Vine. 21.
21?
You have, no,
21?
I already claimed that one. You have to say a different one. You have to say a different one.
Yeah, but that backflip though.
All right. I can hit you with another one. Back at it again at the Krispy Kreme. Dunk,
Oh,
dunk,
God.
dunk, dunk, and
That
then he hits the
is-
sign, and that's
That
when the
is
vine ends.
so old. So
there's the
golden.
there's the oh my god.
I
That
think
one,
that
that
was
one's a
more-
classic.
Oh yeah, that is okay. Dang, there's like vines that I would know. Dang,
That was a vine, right?
what the dog doing? I think so. No, I
that
think
was
it was
Butter dog. Dog with the butt on him.
Butter
Butter.
dog might have
Butter
been
dog.
up
with
in
the
a-
butter.
Butter. Dog with the butt on him. just his face singing in the vine is still delightful.
Yeah, he's very happy about the
Yeah.
about the butter.
But the bun.
Butter dog with the butter.
Butter dog.
Oh,
Yeah. Butter dog.
Okay. We just stop talking about the butter dog. You know, it's interesting how both cats and dogs see their rightful share in like internet culture, but usually of different kinds. Like dogs are more prevalent in like meme culture and like videos or whatever, and cats are more so just like, yeah, whatever, just look at like cat doing funny thing or whatever.
I mean, I've
Like
seen-
cats
Yeah.
they're less of a meme usually, which is interesting.
Well, I mean, for me, I've seen cats more as like the more popular memes. I mean, there was like.
I think
the
in
stealing-
overall cats are more popular, but the memes that are
Dogs.
more memorable to me are the dog ones usually.
Yeah, that's because they show up less often.
any DM.
They get more popular, but there's less of them. Because cats just always tend to be in those like phases where they're looking like human emotion. Like I'm sure I don't have to remind you of like the mid 2000s
Grumpy
and all
cat.
the
Oh,
grumpy cat
man.
faces.
Yeah.
It's
Like
classic.
we had Doge, and that was about it for dogs back then. But we had like a dozen different cats.
My
The
favorite.
difference is, Grumpy Cat now isn't a meme anymore, and Doge is still in full frickin' swing, baby.
Grumpy
My
Cat's not a
favorite,
meme, but Doge is an NFT, so
At this
Who's
point,
really the
yeah.
winner?
I'd have to say my favorite cat meme was probably NEDM, not even Dune music. I loved that meme in early 2000s.
I miss Piano Cat.
Pure keyboard cat.
That was that song, right? I think
Yeah.
so.
It's like peak internet culture.
It's the
Hold on.
olden days. Very olden days.
My personal favorite was Steamed Hams around 2018.
Steam
Oh,
Hams.
Steamed Hams was amazing. So many good
The
edits.
Cool.
Yeah, the edits were so good.
Beautiful.
Like my
Spicy.
favorite year for memes was like 2016 because we got We're #1 that year. And
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
one of my all-time
Also
favorite
true.
memes.
Yeah, We Are Number One is probably undoubtedly best meme ever created
Yeah.
by the internet culture.
Oh, I
Undoubtedly.
Because everybody got together with that one.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to think of like memes. Obviously, overall, have gotten a lot less memorable over the years, right? There's so like there's a new meme, and like it's funny for 2 days, and then you've seen approximately 15 quintillion versions of it, and then it stops being funny. Like that just happens nowadays. So the average lifespan of a meme is about 78 hours, maybe. But it's still there's still a few good ones. I love like the Sigma male memes, like that.
Oh.
That stuff's been cracking me up every single time I see it because it's just so absurd.
Say, I'm trying to remember the meme from like a year ago that literally people got tired of it within the day because so many got made, and then
think I
corporations
remember
started
that.
joining in.
Yeah, I remember there
There's
was the
been a
meme like that.
couple
I just
like
remember which it was. Yeah. Damn. Which one was that?
Memes don't have any longevity nowadays.
Yeah, it's
Was
just
it?
like it goes from one meme to another.
They're too forgettable. They're just too forgettable. The corporations do add or well detract, I suppose, a lot from it. they like every time a corporation or corporate Twitter account tweets a meme, its lifespan is like halved.
when someone puts a paragraph of politics in it.
That always ruins it for people as well. Yeah.
The best memes are the ones that are handcrafted to love and are funny.
Yes.
True.
True. A couple more donations came in by the
Tool,
way.
tool.
Fluff with $2 saying Miku say awoo.
I'm not gonna say any more things.
Based honestly.
Come on, for charity. Come on.
Okay, what was it?
Awoo.
Awoo.
Oh, woo.
Yeah, there you go. You did it.
See, there you go.
Congratulations.
What's
Good
not?
job. And
These people are gonna
$9
torture me.
$9.42 by Suicidal Soldier saying Daytona. Lots of A's. Lots of A's. Also, it's
Daytona.
3:55 a.m. in
Based.
California right now, and I'm watching BlapBash. I've made the right decision.
This is the correct
At
decision.
4 in the morning, my lord. That's
Based.
usually when I go to bed.
Every American who watches this stream at like 4 or 5 a.m. is hella based.
Yep.
You guys are the real MVPs.
Absolute
4 a.m.
chads.
All right, it is the top of the hour. That means it is
Oi.
time for the Red Sun over Paradise. At least that's the idea behind it. So I suppose we should start heading over to that, switching over to that. I hope everything is ready to go for that, set up and good to go, so that the people that want to play can play, and that our observer can go into the STV and all that stuff, because that would be very important.
Yeah. You should be
Alright.
supplied with the credentials.
Yeah, I've already put the STV into our observer chat, so yeah, we're gonna be switching to that. We might take a short little break to get everybody situated, but fear not, we shall be back very shortly.